First up, could Wrexham owners Rob Mack and Ryan Reynolds be on the verge of making millions? The English Football League is considering some massive changes to the Championship playoff format, and this could have huge ramifications for the Welsh club and its Hollywood stars. And speaking of the Championship, Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney's Premier League dream just got a potential boost. We're breaking down the shocking proposal to expand the playoffs to include 6 teams, a move that could inject fresh hope into clubs aiming for the top flight. But it's not just about the big picture. We've got West Ham's intriguing talent, Andy Irving, revealing why he actually turned down legendary clubs like Celtic and the rapidly rising Wrexham. This is a story you won't believe. And we're circling back to that Championship playoff expansion because it's got everyone buzzing. Could this be the game changer for Wrexham? We've got all the details and more right here, so make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a second of the action. Could Wrexham owners Rob Mack and Ryan Reynolds be set to cash in? The English Football League is eyeing a seismic shift in the Championship playoff structure, and this could mean millions for the Welsh club's famous owners. This potential revamp is happening at a critical time for Wrexham, who have been making waves since their promotion, backed by significant investment from Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. The club's ambition to reach the Premier League is clear, and these proposed changes could dramatically impact their path. The current Championship playoff system, which Wrexham fans know well from their own promotion battles, involves 4 teams. However, the English Football League is now looking at a format similar to the national leagues, potentially expanding the playoffs to include teams finishing 5th through 8th. This would introduce an initial eliminator round, where 5th plays 8th and 6th plays 7th, before the winners face the 3rd and 4th place teams in 2-legged semifinals, all culminating in a final at Wembley. This proposal has already gained significant support from Championship clubs, signaling a strong appetite for change. While the Premier League might have reservations about potentially diluting the quality of promoted teams, the implications for Wrexham and its owners are substantial. Beyond the footballing drama, the expanded playoffs could offer unprecedented marketing and viewership opportunities for the hit show, Welcome to Wrexham, which is reportedly watched by millions and thrives on on-pitch excitement. More games mean more drama, a perfect narrative for the docuseries, and a potential goldmine for commercial revenue. But what if the drama on the pitch isn't the only story? Stay tuned as we uncover a surprising rejection that has fans talking. Next up, we reveal why a West Ham enigma chose staying put over a move to Celtic or Wrexham. Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney's Premier League aspirations just received a significant shot in the arm. The Championship is reportedly contemplating a major overhaul of its playoff system, potentially expanding it to include 6 teams. This development comes as the English Football League considers a bold revamp of its promotion structure, aiming to inject more excitement and opportunity into the race for top-flight football. For clubs like Wrexham, backed by Hollywood investment and aiming high, this could be a game-changer. The proposed changes would see the playoffs extended to incorporate teams finishing from 5th to 8th place. This new format would introduce an eliminator round, where the 5th-place team faces the 8th, and the 6th plays the 7th in single-leg ties hosted by the higher-ranked club. The winners would then advance to the traditional 2-legged semifinals against the teams that finished 3rd and 4th, with the ultimate victors earning a coveted spot in the Premier League via the Wembley final. This plan has reportedly garnered considerable initial backing from Championship clubs, indicating a strong desire for a more inclusive and dramatic promotion race. This expansion could provide a crucial lifeline for clubs like Wrexham, especially after their significant summer investment. While automatic promotion remains the ultimate goal, having a pathway to the playoffs, even if finishing slightly lower in the league, could prove invaluable. The increased number of high-stakes matches also promises a boost in viewership and engagement, aligning perfectly with the ambitions of owners like Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. But not every transfer story is about big moves and big dreams. Sometimes, the most intriguing tales are about the ones that don't happen. Get ready to hear directly from the man himself why he snubbed both Celtic and Wrexham. West Ham's intriguing talent, Andy Irving, has finally broken his silence, revealing the surprising reasons why he turned down lucrative offers from Scottish giants Celtic and the rapidly ascending Wrexham. Many expected the Scottish midfielder to make a high-profile move, but Irving chose a different path. Andy Irving has emerged as a unique figure at West Ham, known for his understated style and impressive performances despite a somewhat unconventional introduction to the club. While Celtic and Wrexham saw him as a key transfer target, Irving's loyalty and belief in his current situation have taken many by surprise. Reports indicated that both Celtic and Wrexham made significant bids for Irving over the summer. Celtic, in particular, was said to have offered a substantial package, and Wrexham, fueled by the ambition of owners Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney, also entered the race. West Ham reportedly held out for a significant transfer fee, making a move seem almost inevitable as the transfer window neared its close. However, Irving ultimately remained at the London Stadium, leaving many to speculate about the reasons behind his decision. In a candid interview, Irving clarified that his decision was not driven by money or unrealistic demands, but rather by a strong desire to prove himself at West Ham. He emphasized his enjoyment of the club's environment and the work being done, believing he can still achieve his Premier League ambitions there. This commitment to West Ham, despite the allure of more prominent roles at Celtic or Wrexham, highlights a refreshing old-school mentality in the modern transfer market. While some players chase the spotlight, others are content to build their legacy where they are. But what happens when those big clubs come knocking again? We're heading back to the Championship to see how another potential shake-up could be a massive boost for Wrexham. The Championship playoff landscape is on the verge of a dramatic transformation, potentially expanding to include 6 teams and offering a significant boost to Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney's Wrexham. This proposed overhaul, championed by figures like Preston North End's Peter Ridsdale, has been met with enthusiasm by many club executives. This potential expansion arrives as the English Football League seeks to inject more excitement and competitiveness into the promotion race. For Wrexham, who have seen rapid success under their Hollywood owners and made substantial investments this summer, this could be a vital pathway to the Premier League. The new format would introduce an eliminator round for teams finishing 5th through 8th. 5th would take on 8th, and 6th would face 7th in single-leg ties at home venues. The winners would then progress to the traditional 2-legged semifinals against the 3rd and 4th place teams, with the ultimate victor securing a Premier League spot via the Wembley final. This proposed structure is not just limited to the Championship. The EFL is also considering similar expansions for League One and League Two, potentially opening up promotion dreams for more clubs. While the Premier League's historical opposition to such changes, citing concerns over quality, remains a hurdle, the appetite for reform within the EFL appears strong. For Wrexham, currently sitting in a position where finishing as high as 8th could still keep their top-flight aspirations alive, this expanded playoff system represents a significant opportunity. This playoff shakeup is huge, but it's not the only big news impacting Wrexham's ownership. We've got more to break down. Don't go anywhere, because we're diving into how these changes could mean millions for Rob Mack and Ryan Reynolds. And that's a wrap on today's Hollywood Men Breakdown. We saw the Championship playoffs potentially expanding, giving Wrexham a huge promotion boost. We heard from Andy Irving about why he snubbed Celtic and Wrexham, and we explored how Rob Mack and Ryan Reynolds could be set to make millions from these league changes. Make sure you're subscribed, hit that like button, ring the notification bell, drop a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all social media platforms for even more exclusive Hollywood content. We'll see you next time.